Recap!
On today's episode of Book Club Recap, we're going to be talking about The Hotel Nantucket by Elin Hilderbrand. The Queen of Beach Reads delivers another immensely satisfying page-turner in this tale about a summer of scandal at the storied Nantucket Hotel. After a tragic fire in 1922 that killed 19-year-old chambermaid Grace Hadley, the Hotel Nantucket descended from a Gilded Age gem to a mediocre budget-friendly lodge to inevitably an abandoned eyesore, until it's purchased and renovated top to bottom by London billionaire Xavier Darling. Xavier hires Nantucket sweetheart Lisbeth Heaton as his general manager, and Lisbeth, in turn, pulls together a charismatic, if inexperienced, staff who shares the vision of turning the fate of the hotel around. They face challenges in getting along with one another and with the guests, in overcoming the hotel's bad reputation, and in surviving the mostly harmless shenanigans of Grace Hadley herself, who won't stop haunting the hotel until her murder is acknowledged. Filled with the emotional tension and multiple points of view that characterize Elin's books, as well as an added touch of historical reality, Hotel Nantucket offers something for everyone in this summer drama for the ages. So, Courtney, what did you think about the book?
You know, I really liked it. I've never read one of her books before, so it was something new for me. But I found I was really interested to know what was going to happen. I liked a lot of the characters in the book, the setting. There was a little mystery in there, so you kind of had to figure out what was going on. And each character had something going on that I really was invested in knowing what was going to happen with them. What did you think?
Me, I loved this book, personally. You kind of see Elin Hilderbrand's books come across the circulation desk every day, and I've always kind of been under the impression that they were just kind of like vapid beach reads that, like, you know, there's not a lot of content there, but it entertains you enough while you're sitting on the beach. And I was pleasantly surprised to find that this was like a much stranger book than I expected it to be. A lot of the characters were pretty unconventional, and there was a surprising amount of depth with like their problems that they were dealing with. There was a fair amount of nuance with the issues that they were dealing with, and like I said, it was a lot weirder than I expected it to be. There's a ghost in this book. One of the main characters of the book is a ghost, so it is kind of a strange story. It's a lot different than what I expected it to be, and I found it to be pretty enjoyable. There's a lot of great characters in it that you kind of fall in love with. But yeah, what do you think our book club members thought about the book? Did they agree with us, or did they have different opinions?
So overall, our book club members really liked the book. About 2/3 of our group said they really liked it. The rest of them were kind of meh, so nobody disliked the book in general. They did like that there were a lot of characters, and at the same time, some were keeping track of taking notes because there were a lot of characters to keep track of. That we had one person who is from Nantucket, and so she said that it was very consistent with what she saw growing up, so it was kind of fun for her to see that. A lot of people liked the food descriptions. I know you were one of them. And they loved having a ghost as a character. So even though there were a lot of them, I think overall our book club group really enjoyed seeing the different characters. Not everybody had read her books before. Some of them said they'd want to read another one, and others said that they were good on it, but they did enjoy the book as it was.
Sure, yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, even though I'd never read her before and I kind of had a negative expectation of what I thought this book would be, might not read it for my own personal enjoyment, but if we're going to do another book club book and we want a summer read, I would consider reading another one of these for that. And I think if you're looking for something that's like light but has like a lot of characters, there's a lot of humor in it, I think that this is a great pickup for, you know, if you're going to the beach in July, or if you're you know, going on vacation or something. I think this is a great choice for that. It'll certainly keep your enjoyment and your entertainment, whatever that means. So, before we wrap up today, Courtney, what would you give the Hotel Nantucket on a scale of 1 to 5?
I think I would give it a 4 out of 5 keys, which you'll have to read the book to find out what are keys.
Me personally, I would give it also a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 ghosts in the hotel. So, That's been our discussion about the Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hildebrand. I'm Connor.
And I'm Courtney.
And this has been Book Club Recap. Goodbye.
Bye.